Have you ever wondered why some Japanese tourists regret visiting the Philippines? In this video, we'll uncover 5 shocking reasons that might surprise you. From unexpected cultural differences to unforeseen travel challenges, these insights will give you a fresh perspective on what to expect. Stay tuned to discover the hidden truths behind these travel regrets. Reason number 1. You might accidentally become Filipino. Okay, first off, Japanese folks, listen, you're quiet, polite, and super reserved, right? Now imagine stepping into a country where strangers call you kuya, ask you if you've eaten, and suddenly make you their best friend after 5 minutes. In the Philippines, everybody's so friendly, it's borderline dangerous. Dangerous to your sense of shyness, like you might start smiling at strangers, talking to tricycle drivers like they're your cousins, or even saying psst to call the waiter. Trivia time. Did you know the Philippines consistently ranks as one of the friendliest countries for foreigners? Yep, even Google says so. So be careful. You might go back to Japan with a wider smile and a new accent. And it doesn't stop there. Filipinos don't just welcome you, they adopt you. You'll suddenly have a tita who keeps feeding you, a kuya who looks out for you, and a bunso who adds you on TikTok. For someone used to quiet train rides and bowing from a distance, the warmth here can feel overwhelming, but in the best, most human way possible. It's not just friendliness, it's belonging. And that, my friend, is dangerously heart-melting. And once that warmth gets under your skin, not the heat but the human warmth, winter never quite feels the same. You'll find yourself missing things you never thought you'd love. The noise, the laughter, even the chaos. You'll long for the mornings when someone handed you taho with a grin, or the afternoons when a stranger helped you with your groceries like it was the most normal thing in the world. In Japan, winter might bring silence and snowfall. In the Philippines, the weather brings life. And after you've experienced that, being cold starts to feel unnatural, not just for your body, but for your soul. Reason number 2. You'll never survive winter again. Japanese winter? Snow, jackets, thermal underwear. The Philippines? We have 2 seasons. Hot and hotter with rain. One Japanese tourist brought a coat here in December. The only snow he saw? It was powdered milk on his halo. Trivia drop. The coldest it's ever been in Manila was 15.1 degrees Celsius. And that was a long time ago. For Filipinos, that's already hoodie weather. So yeah, after spending time in the Philippines, your body will revolt the next time Japan hits -degrees. You'll miss slippers, shorts, and taho in the morning. What's funny is how quickly your body and mindset adjust. That first blast of tropical air might shock you, but give it a week, and you're chasing sunsets in flip-flops and wiping sweat with a smile. It's a reminder of how environment shapes mood. The sun, the breeze, the scent of barbecue in the streets, it all wraps you in a kind of everyday joy that's hard to explain until you've lived it. And once you do, gray winters might just feel colder in more ways than one. And then comes the moment you return to Japan and feel that first bite of winter air. Sharp, silent, almost sterile. Suddenly, you're not just cold in the body, you feel a little colder in spirit too. You remember how a tricycle driver waved you goodbye like a cousin, how strangers at the market smiled without a reason. In the Philippines, warmth isn't just about temperature, it's about human connection. That realization can hit harder than the wind chill. It makes you wonder, is it the sun you miss, or the way people shine? Reason number 3. The food will ruin you in the best way. In Japan, food is light, balanced, minimalistic. In the Philippines, it's fiesta time, all the time. Lechon, sisig, adobo, sinigang. Plus rice, and more rice. One Japanese vlogger said, "I came here for the beaches, but I stayed for the ulam." Trivia nugget. Jollibee actually beat McDonald's in market share locally. Let that sink in. McDonald's got fried by chicken joy. And mangoes? A single mango in Japan can cost around 500 yen. In the Philippines, you can get a kilo for the same price. Come for the island views, stay for the extra 5 pounds. But it's not just the flavor. It's the feeling behind every dish. In the Philippines, food is love language. Every meal is a mini celebration. Whether it's a simple merienda shared under a nipa hut or a full-blown feast during a town fiesta. And if you're invited to eat, you're not just a guest, you're family. That kind of warmth served on every plate makes even the humblest dish taste like home. It's a culinary culture shock in the best possible way. And honestly, once you've been fed like that, convenience store bentos just don't hit the same. And here's what surprises most Japanese visitors. It's not about what's on the table, it's about who's around it. You'll see families eating with their hands, kids running around barefoot while someone passes extra rice down the line. No one's in a rush, no one's eating alone. Food here isn't just nourishment, it's community. It's laughter between spoonfuls, stories swapped over sinigang, and love ladled generously, even to strangers. For someone used to solo ramen in quiet corners, that kind of communal joy can be overwhelming at first. But soon, it becomes something you crave. Because when food feels like family, even leftovers can feel like a warm hug. Reason number 4. Japan will suddenly feel too expensive. In Japan, 1,000 yen might get you a meal, but in other places it stretches much further. Imagine buying slippers, snacks, souvenirs, and lunch with less than 2,000 yen. Street food in some countries can cost less than 3 yen. The freedom of affordability lets you explore without stressing over your wallet. It's not just about spending less, it's about living more. Reason number 5. You might not want to go back. And this one? It's the real danger. The people, the beaches, the weather, the vibes, it's all just too good. You go island hopping in El Nido, someone sings karaoke in perfect pitch. You get invited to a stranger's birthday, and suddenly, you're Googling how to extend your visa. Trivia check. The Philippines has over 42,000 festivals. That's more fiestas than there are days in a year. What kind of sorcery is that? So yeah, you might come here for a vacation. But don't be surprised if you start thinking about relocation. Because what catches you off guard isn't just the beauty, it's the feeling. There's an ease to life here that's hard to replicate. Strangers treat you like family. Every corner has a story, and even the chaos has charm. One minute you're laughing over balut at a street stall, the next you're watching the sunset from a banca, wondering why you ever stressed so much back home. It's not just about escaping, it's about rediscovering what it means to be present, to live slower, and to feel connected. And once you taste that, your old life starts to feel incomplete. And let's be honest, it's not the beaches or the prices that haunt you when you leave. It's the people. It's the way your neighbor called you friend after knowing you for 3 days. It's the kid who shared his ice candy without hesitation. It's the kindness that doesn't feel rehearsed, the smiles that don't need translation. That emotional pull, that's real. That's why so many visitors don't just return, they stay. Because in the Philippines, you don't just find new places. You find a version of yourself that feels more alive. So let me be real with you, my Japanese friends. And honestly, this goes for everyone watching. The Philippines isn't just a destination. It's an experience. It changes you. You come here expecting beaches, but you leave with memories, friendships, and maybe even a bit of a Filipino soul. Sure, we have traffic. Sure, sometimes it's hot enough to cook an egg on the sidewalk. But the heart, the laughter, the generosity, that's what makes it special. So if you ever hear someone say, "Don't visit the Philippines," smile, and then book that flight anyway, like subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to laugh and maybe fall in love with the Philippines. Till next time, peace and halo halo.